We have a fun one today led by Coach Brittani. It's an EMOM style of every minute on the minute with 3 different stations. At each station, there are 2 movements that will be 20 seconds each. So you'll do the first movement for 20 seconds, do the second movement for 20 seconds, and then rest for 20 seconds. You'll start on the minute and do the same for the second station and the third station. You'll do 3 rounds of that and we'll be done after 9 minutes. The first station is 20 seconds of jump rope, straight into 20 seconds of switch stance burpees. Then you'll have 20 seconds of rest. On the second minute, you'll do either high knees or low knees in place. You want to focus on quick light feet, and you'll switch to freestyle shadow boxing after 20 seconds. Have fun with this one and try to find a flow. Remember to move your feet. And if you feel awkward at first, just keep with it and you'll start feeling more natural. The last station is 20 seconds of ice skaters and 20 seconds of uppercut plus push press. Work on rotation with the uppercut, and you can use a pair of pretty light dumbbells for this. It's not meant to be heavy. So that's the plan, and I recommend checking out the demo videos before we get started to review a few of these new movements. Okay, let's get started with jump rope in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, settle into your pace. We're gonna be here for 20 seconds. We have switch stance burpees in 3, 2, 1, and switch. Remember, for these switch stance burpees, you don't have to clap overhead like a normal burpee. You're just going to do the switch stance with the feet and then chest to ground for the burpee. And then hop back up. Nice job. We're going to rest in 2, 1, and rest for 20 seconds. Next up, we have high or low knees. And we're going to start at the 8-minute mark. Get ready, and 3, 2, 1, and start. Make sure you're landing softly here on these high or low knees. Nice job, we got 10 seconds left here. Keep the pace, and we're gonna switch in 2, 1, and shadow box. Nice job. Try to find that rhythm. Move your feet, rotate, punch. Nice work. You just have a few seconds left here. And rest. Next up, we have ice skaters, and we're going to start at the 7-minute mark. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, and go. You have 20 seconds of ice skaters. Be sure you are jumping and not just stepping. And with each hop laterally, you're gonna balance before you take off to the other side. Nice job. We have 3 seconds left. Good, and switch. You're gonna grab your 2 dumbbells and we're gonna do uppercut, uppercut, plus a push press. Good, you should be using that upper body to rotate into that uppercut and then resetting for the press. And rest. We have 15 seconds left, more of rest, and then we're gonna start with jump rope at the 6-minute mark. Here we go, grab your jump rope. We're gonna start here in 3, 2, 1, and go. This is round number 2. And switch to switch stance burpees. I know these are tough, but you only have 10 seconds left before you have rest. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and rest for 20 seconds. We're gonna start at the 5-minute mark with high or low knees in 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice job. Look up at the horizon, relax the shoulders, and keep it up. We're gonna switch in 3, 2, 1, and you have shadow box. Here we go. Few seconds left here, and rest for 20. We're gonna start up with ice skaters at the 4-minute mark. You have 15 seconds left of rest. All right, get ready. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, and go. We're gonna switch in 2, 1, and switch. Grab those dumbbells. We have uppercut with push press. Nice job, find that rhythm. Good work. 3, 2, 1, and rest for 20. We're gonna start our third and final round with jump rope at the 3-minute mark. All right, we'll start in 3, 2, 1, and jump rope. Nice job. We're going to finish off with the jump rope, and let's switch to switch stance burpees. Nice job. You're halfway through these. And rest. All right, we're going to start at the 2-minute mark with high or low knees. Here we go. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, we're almost there. Keep it up. And switch to shadow box. Remember, this is a freestyle, so feel free to be creative and take up a lot of space when you're doing this. Good work. We're gonna rest in 2, 1, and rest. And we're gonna start off with ice skaters at the 1-minute mark for our final minute of work. Three, 2, 1, and go. Three, 2, 1, and switch to uppercut with push press. This is our last 20 seconds of work. Nice job. Let's finish strong. And time. Great job, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that one. It was a little different, but hopefully enjoyable, and you learned a thing or two.